Yo, what's up everybody? It's me. Dang it, that was a bad one. Better. True Star Screamer. And we're here with another Jada Toys Ultra Street Fighter 2 The Final Challengers. Dear God, how many titles could they put in one of those things? Vega figure. This has probably been the most anticipated figure, I think, of the line for me. And the reason I say that is the Figuarts Street Fighter Vega figure was probably one of my favorite figures ever made. Period. Like, someone said to me, True Star Screamer, give me your top 5 action figures that you own, and that Figuarts Vega is in that top 5, period. So this guy has some big shoes to fill. Of course, we're comparing a $65, $75 at the time action figure versus a $25 figure, but still, Jada's been doing a very, very good job with what they've been offering us. So I am very excited for this figure. As we all know, nothing on the box really except for the basic picture back there. The roster, we know we're getting them all. Yay! Let's get this figure open. Remember guys, with Jada figures, open from the bottom. Here we have Vega out of the packaging. And there is some things I absolutely love with this figure. From the deco, the snake tattoo looks pretty damn cool. Of course the paint's excellent. I love the soft goods sash that is wired, so we can have motion to it. I think my favorite thing that Jada has done here is his hair. This soft rubber is absolutely one of the best things I've seen in action figure design, because why the hell hasn't anybody done it? It just gets out of the way. Again, yeah, I know you're never going to do this, but the ponytail just doesn't do anything. I mean, you know, when it comes to impeding motion. I wish more figures would do this. Hasbro, this is what you should be doing. Heck, Bobby, this is what you should be doing. This is just nice and innovative, and I love it. Face sculpt, this really nice angry face. He's looking awesome. He is looking absolutely awesome and vicious. You know, in the comics, in Japan, he's actually known as Balrog, not Vega. Vega is actually M. Bison, and of course, Balrog is M. Bison. That's how it goes. If you ever played a game called Cannon Spike on the old Dreamcast, you actually fight a bunch of Balrogs for a boss, which you get 2 guys like this, which I thought was absolutely cool. But this is not the Vega look that we know and love. And that's where we start talking about the accessories. This alternate head is why we bought the figure. I love it. You know, I had the Street Fighter animated movie, and yes, it was the rated version, so I watched the Chun-Li Vega fight for the actual reasons of I love the fight. And that scene of him coming down looking all psychopathic with that mask on, just youth memory, just always there. And this absolutely channels that kind of energy. I totally love this. For other accessories, we get also 2 open hands. You know, the original version, not the original, the Figuarts version of Vega also came with a chain link fence for him to climb. And so these are kind of like those climbing hands. Notice on this hand, though, there is no claws. And that's because he does come with an extra set of claws. Now, in the video game, you could actually I don't know if it was in Super Street Fighter, but I know you could at one point in some of the games actually break off the claws, which I thought was kind of cool. And he could actually pick them up again. I watched on some videos you can actually get this hand to hold it, but you gotta kind of finagle it on there, and I just don't trust the plastic. Maybe if you can kind of squish the fingers around and force them in, which I'm gonna try to do. Like this, there you go. And this way you can kind of keep the claw look going on and just have the open hand, and that works pretty decent, I have to say. I also like the fact that this hand is on a vertical hinge as opposed to just the regular horizontal, so that's pretty good too. And I'll probably switch that out in a second. But before that, We also get a loose mask. Now this is... I'm a little mixed on this. I think I would have preferred this to have been a solid mask, because if I'm having him holding his mask, it's just so floppy. It doesn't actually like pop into place. I'll probably have a picture of... I'll probably have him holding his mask for the end of the video. But I did like the solid mask that the Figuarts came with last, with their figure. He also comes with a version of his mask that's kind of... Here, I'll take this out of here. It's the same rubbery plastic. No, I could not get him to actually wear this because how the hair is in the way, and I don't want to break the soft plastic on here. I kind of wish this was just a solid piece, much like the Figuarts one, because I really can't get him to hold this. And I can put this in here and it looks kind of squeezes in there, but it doesn't have that same effect. One of my favorite Instagram pictures, if you ever check out my Instagram, is a version of the Figuarts one holding the mask away from his face, which I thought was pretty cool. It's okay. It's just, I think it could have been better if it was a solid piece. You could also have him, hold it in his hand like that, and it's alright. Finally, for an effect part, we get this really, really cool slash effect. It's a little tricky lining the claws up to go into it, but it absolutely does what it's intended to do. Simple, effective. I think this looks absolutely fantastic. This is a very fun figure. Again, Jada did a beautiful job on the details. Again, I don't think I've really mentioned, the armbands, the bracelets, the detail in that is fantastic. It probably could, maybe I wouldn't have minded a wash on there, and that's just me being a little greedy. Oh, I didn't even talk about this ponytail. I didn't, and that is a shame. Again, this is on a little bit of just a ball and socket, so we can just flip it enough to give him some motion, which I think is awesome. Again, it's rubbery, it gets out of the way, it does not interfere with anything. This is how I wish hair like this could be done. When you got characters like Scarlet Witch, Medusa, things like it, that hair just blocks figures, and this does not. Just no hindering whatsoever, and I absolutely love that. He's not flawless. Again, the ab crunch is on the secondary torso. Is there, but it barely does anything. I mean, I get kind of why they did, but this could have definitely given us a little bit more of a deeper bend. I think that would have really helped the figure out for getting those really good tight crouching stances, kind of like how Blanca could do that. That was actually really well done. Everything else though, he looks near seamless, which is gorgeous. And overall, yes, I recommend the figure. I mean, again, Jada's been knocking this stuff out of the park, and every figure has been fun. Not everyone got the Figuarts, which is totally understandable. They were expensive for the time, and they were not all hits. Talking about that Sagat figure, my god, it was crap. This though, every Jada figure I've purchased, I have not had any kind of regret for it. Every figure has been fun. Every figure has had the personality of the character. They've given us basics of 2 heads, 2 hands, usually some kind of effect to show off their abilities. And this has probably been the best Street Fighter line to date, especially knowing that we're going to get a full roster. Again, Storm Collectibles is doing fantastic with their stuff, but if you're going Jada, there's no reason for you to be stopping. But let me know your thoughts down below. Am I being too lenient? Am I being too harsh? Did you guys get this guy? Do you guys have this guy? Are you enjoying him as much as I am? Again, I really feel I'm getting every dollar's worth out of these figures, which of course is the most important thing. Value is important, especially in this day and age. We got more stuff to do, more stuff on the way. I swear I'm going to get that Wukong figure out one day. It's just so intimidating with all its accessories. I've got plenty of Joe stuff. As you know, it's all come in. I just need to have the time to spend for you guys. But I'm going to do it because I care about y'all. But if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. And as always, until next time, take care. Peace.